Coach Mike Kavanaugh, senior captain Tabor Heaslip, who had a goal today, and senior alternate captain Ryan Tattle. We'll start with Coach, just some thoughts from you, and then we'll get some questions in for the student athletes. Coach?
Well, congratulations to Michigan State. They are moving on, and thought they played a really good game. I was also proud of our team. I thought they battled hard for 60 minutes. You know, all I ask of them every game is to just give everything they have, and they emptied their tank today, and unfortunately, it didn't work out for us. But you know, I got two of them over there, Tabor and Ryan, and they're part of a class that is the winningest class that this program's ever had. They've won 2 Connecticut tournament championships. They've gone to back-to-back NCAAs, things that this program's never done. And you know, when things were tough for them a couple of years ago, they decided to stick with the program and put their mark on it, and they certainly did, and I'm so proud of them.
Any questions for the student athletes?
John Doyle from USCHO.com. For either player who wants to take this, and congratulations on a fine season. The one score you had was pretty spectacular. Can when you bring me through, you were both involved in that play, I believe.
Yeah, a big point of emphasis for our team is playing fast. So whenever our D got it at our blue line, he zipped it up through the middle. I think it went off my skate in the neutral zone and ended up popping right to Muldowney. And we all know how he can shoot the puck. So the IQ of that shot, just to put it off the pad with me driving back door, was awesome.
Next for the student athletes. Andy?
Andrew Mahoney, Boston Globe. Was it a similar feeling to what you guys went through last week? You guys had a lot of chances, but you just couldn't get the equalizer past Augustine.
Yeah. I don't really know how best to answer that, but yeah, I mean, losing sucks.
For either of you, Coach mentioned winningest 4-year stretch in program history. What's it mean to kind of reset that standard, even ending this way?
Yeah, we may hold that right now, but you know, we want those juniors, sophomores, the rest of the guys after us to beat it. So.
Yeah, the very first thing the Michigan State coach said was that he felt like UConn played the better game tonight. And I know, you know, reflecting on it might be difficult this soon after, but do you guys feel like you played the better game tonight?
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it's a results-based business, and we lost. So, yeah, I'm proud of how our team played. I thought we did play well, but it's hard to win an NCAA tournament game scoring 1 goal. So, yeah, but super proud of our team.
We'll do one more for the student athletes if anyone has one. All right, you guys are good to go. Thank you so much. All right, any questions for Coach Kavanaugh? I'll go Ryan.
Ryan Lambert from Elite Prospects, kind of piggybacking off the similarity of last Saturday's game to this one. Kind of, how did you see it, and what kind of adjustments did you look to make over the course of this week, just trying to get more around the net, on net, that kind of thing?
I don't know if we made any adjustments. I think, you know, we want to keep playing the way we did last week. It's frustrating. You know, you put 95 shots on net in 2 games and you come away with 2 goals. So it's frustrating from that standpoint, but like I said, I'm so proud of them because it's a funny game that way sometimes. You just, pucks don't go in for you. I thought we were around the net. I thought we had second chances. And anytime we had a great opportunity, I don't know, what was it, 4 or 5 seconds left, and Richard's all alone in front of the net, and Augustine makes a save, so might have to tip your cap to him. That wasn't the only one. Richard had a lot of good chances, and he made some saves.
Anything else for Coach? Josh?
Josh Segan, College Hockey News. The power play had some chances there, especially in the first period, but, what do you think kind of went wrong there?
Well, I thought they had some good looks, some really good looks, We wanted to establish a shot from up top and crash the net, and I thought we got some good looks there. We went through the seam to Blaze, and Augustine made a great save on him. We did have a little trouble at times, getting into the zone. I didn't think our entries were clean all the time, but we had some good looks there. And, their power play, Lee just makes a All-American type play to score that goal. It was, again, it was a great play by him, but I guess the game came down to special teams. They got a power play goal and they got a 4-on-4 goal. I thought 5-on-5 we were excellent.
So 1 or 2 more for Coach, if anyone has any. All right.
Okay,
All set.
thank you.
Coach.
Thank you.